Okay, let's look at this. This is how I might wash my bees. I use the alcohol method. This method is mine. We need a bus tub, a strainer, an easy mite check, some alcohol, and a half cup, your measuring cup out of the kitchen drawer. Go get it. Let's do it. This is a brood frame just pulled left of center. It has open brood on one side. It has cap brood and open brood on another. It has nurse bees on it. It has new hatched out bees on it. I just tap it into the bus tub. All the flying bees will fly back to the hive. All the bees that do not fly, like the nurse bees or the bees that just hatched out, they will stay in the bus tub, and those are the bees I am going to mite wash. Now I place the frame gently back in the hive. I tighten up with my hive tool, press all the frames together so there's no gapping. Heck, that could be the tip of the month. No gapping on the frames, ladies and gentlemen. Keep those frames nice and tight. We're going to make our way over here to the bus tub OBs. We're going to get ourselves a scoop of bees, and we're going to take them to the pool. We're going to move this thing around a little bit, give it a couple taps. We're going to get the flyers out. We're going to get the young bees in a cup, a complete half cup of bees. Remember, do not take your queen for a swim. The young bees do not fly yet, that's why I say don't panic, remember to breathe. And there they go, off the springboard into the pool, ladies and gentlemen. Get the lid on, we'll get them capped up, and we'll give them a good wash. We're going to take the rest of the bees back to the hive. We're going to give it a gentle tap, put them back in. I would like you backyard beekeepers to notice that these bees are not up on the phone, they're not in the lens, they're not on my hands, they're not stinging me. I am throwing them in alcohol, I am shaking their frames. These are well-managed bees. These are queens that produce gentle colonies. These bees are an absolute pleasure to work. My kids work these bees, and it just makes the whole beekeeping experience that much more enjoyable. Lori and I are going to bust out about 14 mite washes as fast as we can. Get ready. It might seem like a blur. The first one was filmed in real time, but these are going to go fast so we don't bore you. All right? Hang tight. We're going to make sure the lid is secure, and we're going to use a swirling motion for about 30 seconds. The reason why we don't shake the bees up and down is because then you're shaking the mites up and down through the column of alcohol. So by moving them in a swirling motion helps the mite fall to the bottom. So keep your swirl going, keep your swirl on, and what we're doing is we're breaking the bond with the alcohol that the mite has on the bee. We're almost there, just a few more swirls and we'll be ready to strain this out and do a proper mite count. And remember, this is done in real time, ladies and gentlemen, real time. Now, placing it down back on the hive cover, we're going to let the mites just settle to the bottom. Now try to remember, we're filming with one hand and doing all the rest of this stuff with the other. Being limited to two hands, sometimes it can get a little fun. So off comes the lid. And we're going to pick this up, we're going to give it another gentle swirl to just knock the remaining mites off the bees to the bottom of the container. We're going to pull out the center part. We're going to pitch those bees into the fruit trees down by the root system to become the best organic fertilizer in the world. And while using a fine sieve or strainer, we're going to pour the alcohol and the mites right into it. The strainer helps because we can reuse the alcohol again, and the mites are really easy to see in it. Check it out. 11 mites here. You guys can see them. They're pretty easy to spot. Let's kick this baby into high gear. Let's get some mite washes done, and let's see where we test out. As you can plainly see, all the hives have some kind of mite count in them come late spring. It's just a matter of controlling those counts, keeping them low, and that's what makes healthy hives. As you can plainly see, mites do exist in beehives. We will treat these hives with organic hive methods to knock these mite counts right back down. In controlling mites and creating a healthy environment for your bees to thrive, anything is doable. Combs like this are doable. Frames like this are doable. What's really awesome is things like this are doable. Check it out. For best results, shop local, work with your local beekeepers, and come on down and ask us questions. Do it.
Yeah.